Greetings, Warriors of the Ring. My name is Strider656, and I'm back producing videos again, which I'm thrilled to do. This game is a LOME League game that I just played against Nevan, and I just want to get some more videos up to just make up for my abysmal post rating during the summer, where I didn't put anything up. So anyway, I'm playing free because I already played Shadow. I'll put a link in the description of our first game if you missed it. It was also an a Strider adventure game. This one is a League replay. So I'm playing free. I draw into Wizard Staff and Rangers of the North. Great starting cards, especially considering how powerful the Chief can be. So I'm happy about the start. And I have I have the alternate Gandalf, alternate Gimli, alternate Boromir, regular Hobbits. All right, here we go. So I start by passing. I have a pretty good roll here. What I'm thinking is I probably want to play Wizard Staff. I probably want to move twice, and I'll see what he does. But I'm going to wait. I always wait to be equal on dice. So he condenses in Mordor. I put Wizard Staff out. I laugh. He says GG. And it looks like he is just potentially going Gondor here and going straight up the dew line. So he's probably going to bring Sauron to war because he knows that there's no point in me. I'm probably not losing Gandalf. So, all good. Also, before I go on, I just want to shout Nevan out. He has a channel, and I'll post it. He does some great videos. Hopefully you can check him out. So here we go. I say, come on up. He says, Rangers me, I dare you. And I laugh because I actually have the card. But I'm going to wait until he gets right next to the Dale before I do it. And I don't want to waste my wills when I have a Wizard Staff showing. So I have free movement potentially. So I just say, you sure? He says, no, just joking. And I say, I'm tempted. Move the Fellowship. I missed. Move Sauron to war. And now I think for a while, and I actually decide to bring the North down. My thoughts are they're going to be really obnoxious, especially when I have Rangers of the North in there. And if he decides to attack, he's going to move up, right? And if he attacks someone, they're going to go straight to war because they're in settlements or cities. So it'll advance them twice. So he moves up. Which flips to north, and the second action he has his forces ready in Mordor. Pretty good. And I move the north down again. He attacks Woodland Realm. And I move the Fellowship again. And I missed. He thinks, and he decides to bring the Balrog in, which brings the Dwarves and the Elves down one. Going to turn 2. Fellowship okay. So you could, if by looking here, you can tell that I'm not going to be able to muster up any more elves here. So what I'm thinking is I'm just going to keep moving. It's only one eye, and I'll play Rangers of the North to start, just to be obnoxious. That's what I do. Rangers come out. I laugh loud in the chat, and I let them know it's the first draw, and I totally miss, total whiff. But I do get my elite, and I get leadership. So you draw a strategy card. I decide to pass because I want to see what he does. It was Isengard to war. I pass again. It's so tempting as a Free People player to just want to go, go, go. I know that's how we're programmed to play games. But in War of the Ring, you really want to, as free, you want to pass so you can react to what Shadow's doing. So we play Shadows in the Misty Mountains to make this arm even more ridiculous. I think I move the Fellowship. He rolls a 1. It's a miss. And now he's clearly moving, move this guy up, these guys out. So he's definitely going for Rivendell. You know, it'd be great if I had a power to great. I don't have it, but it would be wonderful. So I decided to keep moving the Fellowship. And there was another one. So I'm doing pretty good. He's moving up towards. And I decided to move the Fellowship again. Why not? because he's going to sit on me in a second. And he rolls a 1. He puts everyone on Rivendell. And I move the Fellowship. He forgot to reroll, looks like. Oh, well. So he missed again. He could have rerolled. But we both missed it. So anyway, I'm safe again. And he decides to bring the regular Witch King in. And then I just mentioned, because I think about it, I could declare through the Balrog, because I don't have to worry anymore about the chief coming in. He's already got the Black Captain. So I contemplate. I really do think about this, about moving through here, just to get rid of Wizard Staff so I can kill Gandalf easier, in case I roll a Will of the West. But I ultimately decide I just don't. So I draw into Save Paths in the Dark and Path of the Woses. And he allocates an eye, and I roll great again. Oh, no. Now I roll. Here we go. So I think for a while here, and I decide I'm not getting much movement. So my thought is I'm going to put Elrond in just to be obnoxious. And actually use his ability right away to move twice on the 2 eyes. So he decides to bring Saruman in first. And I'm now with the Fellowship. He misses, and reroll misses. And I use Elrond's eye to bring that back, because I know Elrond's going to die. It's inevitable. And now he's fighting Uruk-hai. So I was wondering in the game why he didn't attack me first. But now I get it, because he didn't have Saruman in. So now he can do this legit. I do have Elrond in the battle, so I can play a card first round. I play Sudden Strike, which is great, because if you look, I have 5 leadership. He plays Fear of Their Masters. So my I get 2. And he gets only 2 back. And then I roll, and I get 1 hit, but it's 2 because of Fear of Their Masters. So now looking good for the elves. I actually considered only not doing what I did, just so I can have more regulars in the pool. But, it's going to be a 3-run battle anyway. I play Brave Stand, and he kills both of them. Easy. And I got 1 hit back. But then I realized I'm not supposed to reroll because of Foul Stench. So that reroll doesn't count. So, yeah, Rivendell's done. I decide to pass. He decides to pivot his leadership. And then I see there's only one thing you're doing when you're putting all the Nazgul in Dol Guldur. So I just say, Shadows of Dol Guldur incoming. He said, how'd you know? You can't really hide that. It's only a Lord's thing. So I think, and I decide to draw a strategy card to see if I can get a Power 2 Great, potentially. In case he's going this way. Maybe I can get Thranduil. But I got Power of Tom Bombadil, which gives me some ideas. So I play Shadows of Dol Guldur, and I see he's going up. So now I'm going to use this army action, and I'm going to play Tower of Tom Bombadil. So I do that. So move the north straight to war. And be obnoxious over here, because you can't attack the Shire or go over here right now. I tell him Dale's going to be a blast. So I'm going to use this action to muster. That's my plan. He attacks Dale. I think about using scouts. So I literally say stags, which kind of telegraphs that I have scouts. Probably shouldn't have said that. He does get 2 hits. I was hoping he'd get less, but I got 2 back. And I just move everyone up into Erebor. So I get my leaders there, at least. I'm with the Fellowship. And I'm hit. And I think about it, and I use this Wizard Staff. And he just moves up these guys, it looks like, because he wants to condense armies. So I feel like I've done my job in delaying him a little bit, but we'll see. I decided to move the elves down, or the dwarves down, because I want to be able to... This army's pathetic, and I want to be able to retake it if needed later. So I move the dwarves down. He moves everyone to Umbar and moves up here. So he could have Corsairs. I don't know. So he loses the Balrog die. I lose Elrond because I literally just got him so I could just move twice. And I roll this. So I start by moving the Fellowship. I'm hit twice, and it's Smeagol. And I'm actually mad about this. I kind of want to get hit for like a 3, so that I could lose Gandalf here. I do have You Know the Way There in hand, but I really don't want to play that because I need to move fast because his military is going pretty quick. And I remind him that's an automatic Mordor because Cruel Weather can't do anything to change my perspective. Plus, I'm still in a stronghold. He attacks Woodland Realm. There's no card I want to play here, so I'm just going to no card it. Because I want to save Imrahil in case he does Corsairs. He can't because he's not even at war. I've noticed he has 7 leadership. He plays Palantir. This gets 2. And I get 1. He presses. Does no card. Just needs a 6 here. And doesn't get it. And I get a 6. So good luck for me. It's going to waste a die for him. So always happy to see that. So I decide to draw a character card. I draw Winds from the West. This is perfect. I can play it on him, potentially. And then he decides to use a ring to draw a strategy card. This is great news for me. Because now I'm thinking, good, I'm going to play Winds from the West and give you a gift called, I'm going to discard your best card in your hand. So that's what I do. I play Winds from the West. And he has Shadows Moving, Balrog has come, Denethor's Folly, Give It to Us, Cruel Weather, and Corsairs of Umbar. I'm debating actually between the red tile, but Corsairs of Umbar is too good of a card. So that's got to go. It's a no-brainer. So I get rid of it. And Nevan says, I don't think they're getting to war before the game is over. So I know what he has. He attacks Woodland Realm with a strategy card. I don't really care. Because what am I going to play? And he gets the hit he needs. And I get nothing back. So he's up at 5. And I move the Fellowship to get into Mordor here. He does get his hit. He draws an eye. I take the Corruption because I know there's going to be a lot of tile draws. And I want to save Smeagol for potential hit as we go. So here we go. Straight to Mordor. Balrog draws a 2, so I kill Smeagol to that to leave Gandalf susceptible. Then I draw an eye for Moria, which is nothing. And Minas Morgul's a 1 reveal. And I think about losing Gandalf here. I'm like, I could lose Gandalf. But if I lose Gandalf, then I lose his die next turn. Because this is Lords. So I want to keep him as a guide. I do. So I can get this die back next turn. And he uses army. He's going after Gondor clearly here. I pass. He moves all his leadership down to the Gondor area. I pass again. He attacks his Gileath. I decide to play my scouts just to get out of there. And he's going to play... I saw a character card anyway. I knew it was going to be safe. So... I remind him it's my turn. I decide to move the Dwarves down. Because me moving Gondor down does absolutely nothing for me. So now they're going to be obnoxious. And that changes his actions to moving the guys here to protect Dale. And he moves these guys out here. We go to turn 5. I draw into Ents and Éomer. And I'm doing pretty well with the hunt. I'm in Mordor with a full Fellowship. Gandalf is still the guide. And my only 2 corruption. And this is what the hunt pool looks like. I've only drawn the 1 reveal. And Smeagol. And I think one reveal. 2 and Smeagol are gone. Hell gets an eye rolls 2 more. I get a great roll for this. So I start by flipping, and then I think I'm like, wait a second. My whole point of bringing the dwarves to war was to muster here. I don't have any musters, but we need the Will of the West, and I decided to muster an elite in Erebor because I have plenty of movement coming up. I mean, you could argue I should have just not done that, but I see his military is going very fast because I could have just moved the whole time. I could have done hide, move, 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 move. So now I flip. He decides to muster up an Orthanc because it's scary. So he could easily take out Helm's Deep because I'm not doing anything to protect it. With the Fellowship, he draws a 1. And I actually lose Gandalf to this. Because I'm thinking I do have an Ents in hand, so I could kill Saruman. He attacks Minas Tirith. I decide to bring Gandalf in. Get his extra die. He attacks Minas Tirith with a strategy card. Looks like I'm playing a strategy card here. Let me see my cards. Let's look. I'm on the wrong screen. Here we go. Let's see. Let's see. Probably going to play Shield Wall because I know he can't get to Dol Guldur, and these guys aren't even at war, so it'll take too long. So actually play a Shield Wall here. He plays a Deadly Strife. He gets 4 hits naturally. So it's only 3, and I get 3 back. He does no card, plays a Great Host, and kills him. I get 1 back, so, pretty quick. I decide, instead of waiting for him to move out, that I'm just going to use my ring now and move the Fellowship, because I'm seeing that that's my only route for victory. He's not going to win right now. And I draw 2 reveal. And I random. He pulls Mary, so it's 1. Because I'm trying to get through this Fellowship. I'm actually hoping to pull Legolas. Because everyone else, don't forget, can chain. He plays New Powers Rising. And then just attacks forwards. And kills them. And I get 2 back, though. And he leaves Gandalf open. Or, sorry, Saruman open. So, yeah. His military is going really efficient. I'm not feeling super good about this because I don't have any rings left. I do have Strider as guide, so I only need like 3 movement, and I can hide with the other dice. So let's see how I roll. And I drew Smeagol, Help Science Master, and every little is a gain. He allocates 3 eyes, rolls no more, and I don't roll enough movement. So now I'm thinking I probably need the dice, the Will of the West, and the 2 army dice to try to retake Woodland Realm. So let's see what I do to start. I just say GG. He draws his cards late. Whatever, it's fine. I decided to start by flipping the Fellowship. Might have been smarter to bring another Dwarven Elite into Erebor. Because I do have 2 of them left. But I decided I want to hide the Fellowship. Attacks Helm's Deep. I attack Dale. And I play no card, and I get 2 6s. If I played Valor here, I would have gotten 4 hits. So you could view this as a mistake on my part. But I was still thinking I could use that card to reinforce Rohan. He only gets 1 back. I press, and I decide not to bring everybody because I'm worried that he's just going to move twice to take Erebor for free. And I can't do anything about it because I need to use these to straight attack. He attacks Helm's Deep with no card and gets it, and I get nothing back. So now he's at 8. And he's going to get 10 from Pelargir and Edoras. So I decided to play Ents now. Might be too late. But I want to eliminate the leadership from that army. That's what my thoughts are. Plus, I get a Heal of Corruption and get rid of We Shall Get It. That's my thoughts. That's why I did it. All right. So now he's moving along, And he's getting his 2 points clearly, Edoras and Pelargir. I start to attack Woodland Realm. He goes under siege. He attacks Edoras. I decide to not play a card. I want to save my cards for the battle in Woodland Realm, which is very unlikely, but I could always try. He does get 3 hits is all he needs. I get 2 back, and that ends that. Now I have to take Woodland Realm back just to even have a chance here. So I start by playing Valor. And he plays no card, and I get 2 hits with Valor, and the rerolls nothing. And he gets no hits. I press. And Nevan mentions the 5 orcs suck, so I gotta get 3 more hits. I am rolling with 7 dice. So I got 1, and I reroll no more. So now he's down to 3 or 2. He's down to 2. But then when I press, I actually have to kill that dwarf because I have no more regulars left. So I have to get 2 6s on 6 dice. So I get 1, and I reroll, and I get the second one. So super, super lucky here. Gets nothing back, and I save myself a turn. He plays On They Went, puts that in the pool. Puts the Give It to Us in the pool. And attacks Pelargir with no card. And doesn't take it, but I retreat. Because I need to block off Dol Amroth. So yeah, it was crazy. Yeah, absolutely insane. So I'm throwing still in the game. It looks like he forgot to get rid of the Saruman die. Whatever. I mean, I made a mistake earlier, so it's fine. So he has way too many dice. All right. And I roll movement, so I can win here. So I just move right away. I draw 2, which is great. I'm not revealed. Take a random. It's Pippin. Again, hoping to pull Legolas. He attacks Lambden. And totally destroys it. Again, I don't care about the military anymore. And he doesn't have any elites in that army. And I have shield walls. Or a shield wall. 2 shield walls. I move the Fellowship. He pulls an eye. So I decide to take Strider here. It's fine. I could have taken a random, I guess. So he attacks DA, puts under siege. I hide with the Will. He draws a character card. I move. So here's a chance of winning. Drum roll. Will I pull the tile? And I pull Give It to Us. Let's look at the hunt pool to see the chances of that. It's very low. Look at all these tiles that I can pull from. So, yeah. Very unlucky. So now I'm worried that I'm just going to lose here. But again, thankfully, there's not elites here. And the Southrons and Easterlings are not at war. And Corsairs is out of the question. So, not much he can do. And these guys can't do anything either. So I take a random. And this time I draw Legolas. But now I can chain companions. He uses his ring to move leadership onto the Dol Amroth. I draw a strategy card. I draw into Thranduil's archers. He draws a strategy card. And I'm out of actions, actually. So my plan is to display Shield Wall and hope I don't die. So he plays there. Terrible. It's 1 hit on the combat and 1 on the reroll. Which is 2, but it's -1 because of Shield Wall. And I got 1 back. So I survive another day. So we're going to turn 8. I draw into Swords of Eredor and Reaper of the Swifter. I get rid of We Know the Way There. It's the only pointless card. Fellowship, okay. And I roll 2 movement. So I have to not get revealed here. So I had the fellowship, and he thinks for a long time, very long time. And I question if I moved the turn I retook till. I did. I hid. We just watched that a little while ago, guys. Um, so I just tell him it's an insane game. So he decides to go for it. I don't know what he means, and he plays Foul Thing from the Deep, and I just give him the guide. And then with the fellowship, he's got to pull the red tile. So I have a very high chance of winning here, because I know if I don't, then this game's over. I'm looking at the wrong pool. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10% chance he wins. And he pulls 9. So that was the game. This is an absolutely insane, fun game. Again, Nevan is one of the most fun people to play in War of the Ring. And absolute military. He's very good at this game. So I encourage you to watch his channel, which I'll link in the description of the video. Thank you, Nevan, for the game, and I'm thrilled to win. It's nice to win. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. If you liked it or not, like, subscribe, leave a comment. Let me show you the stats so you can see how fair it was. Was it even? Was it uneven? What do you think? He was +4 on 6s, but -6 on 5s. I was +5 on 5s and -2 on 6s. But I got the 6s when I needed. So, yeah, that was the game. Thanks, guys, for watching. And I'm going to keep posting videos. I'm going to post my short plays of my Romp Steel games that I just played in the Lords of Middle-earth tournament. You can watch them on the live channel. I got some feedback from Maester James. Thank you, Maester James, for your honesty, saying I didn't talk enough. And again, those are just for live streams. I do plan to always showcase all the games so that I can have them in the channel to rewatch later. So this post is going to go up like right now when I just post a video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.